Hey everyone, it's Cody here. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I just felt like I wanted to get on and talk about something, but I really didn't know what. So I asked myself, what have I, what's going on lately? And I'm like, oh, I just went on a date. So I've never talked about anything like that before on YouTube. So I figured I would get on and kind of talk about what happened and maybe get some feedback on some and get some help with what happened. It wasn't a bad date at all. um, I would say that this guy and I have been talking for like a minute, maybe a couple weeks now, but I haven't been on a date in like forever, like not forever, but like at least 2 months. So it's been a while, and it's been 6 months since my last boyfriend and I broke up. So it's time. And let's see. This guy he's been kind of like, he was really adamant about going on a date, even though he lives kind of far, and that's kind of like a no-no for me. um, the last guy I talked to, which like we didn't really like ever like officially date, but we like talked a lot. Um, he lived a little too far from me, and so did not my last boyfriend, but the boyfriend before that. He lived like a little like away, like a little too far from me. I was gonna say way too far, but it wasn't that far. But like I keep getting all these guys that live far away that want to talk to me, and it's like, can I just get someone who lives in the city? That's like, it doesn't have to be like in my part of town, but like, can I get someone who's like in city? So it's like a little bit easier. So, anyways, this guy is like super sweet, and he seemed really energetic and bubbly over the phone. A little bit weird, not like weird in a bad way, but just like kind of like nerdy, like into like his own weird subjects, and it's just kind of like unique. It kind of he had his own personality, and I like that. I don't really find him to be the most attractive person. He's an attractive guy, I should say, but I'm just not attracted to him per se. But like I felt like that shouldn't stop me, because like what if this date went great and I was like, oh, like I really gel with this guy, you know? So I figured I would give it a chance, and especially since it's been so long. So I just cut my expectations really low as usual, so you're not disappointed. And then so we decided to meet up on Saturday, and today's Wednesday, so it's been a couple days now, and I've talked to him since. But we he was willing to come up, and so come up from into the city to see me. And there's like this cute little downtown place that's close to my house. So we picked a movie together, and which I wouldn't ever recommend seeing a movie on your first date, because it's like so awkward. Because like, what if like is the person enjoying it? You're quiet the whole time. Like, do you like put the little armrest up, or like do you keep it down? Like, do you like hold hands? Do you kind of like scoop? Like, if there's too much, it's awkward. Not the best idea for a first date. But we decided on seeing the movie Everest together, and which was very good, by the way. A little bit long, but very good. And let's see. We also decided to go to eat at this little restaurant that was like walking distance from the theater. So like it's all like the little snug downtown area. It's super cute. You can get drinks, and you can go to the movies, and you can go dancing. Probably there's probably somewhere you can dance, and like tons and tons of restaurants. There's like little art galleries. There's like tons of stuff. Coffee. It's great. Anyways, so he and I meet up at the movie theater. We purchase our tickets because that shit sells out fast, and we go eat. And at first, I'm like, okay, I cannot tell at all if this guy is feeling me. Like I like, even as like a person, I can't tell if he even likes my personality. Like um, I don't know. It just didn't seem like he liked me, and I was like, I couldn't get a read on him at all. And I was like, does he like me? Does he not like me? I'm just gonna keep being myself, and like, you know, acting the way I was. Just energetic, happy. Um, I just drank some coffee beforehand, so I was a little bit pepped up, just like I am now. And so we walk over to this place, which I've ate at a million times, so I knew it was good, and I knew I could make food recommendations. And if you had like an allergy, they could like they're really good here. So we went in, and he liked the ambiance a lot. He liked the restaurant. He liked his food. We had good conversation. We started to loosen up a little bit over the food, which was good. And then as soon as I ate, I started feeling really sick though. Like, ooh, like I don't know what it was. I've eaten here a million times, and I've never felt this way after as soon as I finished my food. And it was super bomb. So it was like, what happened? So we walk around a little bit after the meal, and then we go see the movie. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I know that he likes me because we sat down and he didn't put the armrest. Well, the armrest was down and he put it up. So I was like, I'm reading that. Um, he didn't like hold my hand or anything, which I was happy he didn't because that would be kind of awkward. Wasn't there yet, and he like kept playing like he kept like poking me and like hitting his leg against mine. So he was like flirting with me. So I knew that he was feeling me, even though it's still something wasn't gelling for me. Like something seemed like it was missing. So like we're starting to joke around, and so things are going good. And then he like puts his head on my shoulder like a couple times during the movie, and like I tried to like like not shut him down completely, but like I don't know, something seemed like it was missing for me. So after the movie was over, which it was super long, like I said, I was just kind of like, I wasn't even like trying to end the day early. I was like, I am tired. I've been up since super early this morning. I was like ready to go to bed, but I'm like, okay, this drove kind of far for me, so like I'll stretch this out as long as I can. Like let's do that at least. So I was like, well, since I'm not drinking right now, and there's like a froyo place kind of close, let's go get some froyo instead. And because I was not about to have any more coffee, and I don't even think he wanted coffee either. So, anyways, so we went to go get the frozen yogurt, and probably not the best idea for my stomach because it did not help at all. And then so we eat the frozen yogurt, and I'm like, okay, good, we're wrapping things up. No, he's not done yet. He wants to keep talking and hanging out. And I'm like, what are we gonna do, girl? And he was like, well, let's go sit in your car and talk. And I'm like, are you sure you don't want to just like not sit in the car? Because I thought that was like cue for like let's make out. And I'm like, at that point, I probably would have done it just to end the date. But no, that didn't happen either. We get to the car, we're talking, and time is going by, and I'm like, okay, well, he's trying to make plans to see me again, and I'm like, okay, like we might just be friends. We might have to have that talk, but I'm not gonna rule things out yet, just yet. So, um, I agreed to see him again this weekend, and I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't really want to drive to where he lives because it's so far, but I don't want to be a bad like date either and like shut him down. So I don't really know what to do. Like, I don't want to be like, come up here and see me again. Like even though if we're actually to date, which I don't see going away once again, then I'm not driving there all the time, like period. So that might be a problem. So I don't know. Like there are other talks to have, but like one being that like I am kind of looking for someone to date, and I know he is too. So are we wasting each other's time or what? Like should I just be frank and be like, look, I wasn't like really feeling the first date that much because it kind of like wasn't bad, but it was just like it was bland. And like I like him enough as like a person where I wasn't like, oh, this is terrible. But like I definitely didn't have like that pull towards him. So I don't know, and I'm just not like I kind of want someone that I'm like physically attracted to a little more. That sounds bad, but personality comes first, and we didn't have that gelling too much either. Anyways, so it was. I have to end with this. It was super awkward because like I was like, okay, so I was like getting out to like walk into his car, get to his car, and it's like, oh, do we kiss? Do we like? Is this like a do I? What do we do? So I gave him a hug, and then it was awkward after the hug. We just looked at each other like this, and I was like, kind of came in to give him a kiss, and then he like declined me, and then I was like, just going for the cheek, which I was, and then which didn't work, and then like I was like, oh my god, that was so awkward. I was like, this was, I'm so sorry, like that was so weird, and we both kind of laughed, and then like he gave me a kiss on the cheek, and then we laughed. So that was, it was kind of a nice date. We've talked since, and I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I'll keep you updated on the date. But on a final note, since I'm going so long now, I can't stop running my mouth. I was kind of thinking, since I'm just like dipping my toes back into the dating, this was kind of like a good first date. You know, with low expectations, I wasn't disappointed, but that's also not saying a lot about the date. Or actually, that is saying a lot about the date. That's saying that it wasn't that great, you know. So I wasn't disappointed because my expectations were not good. But like I hear myself talk and it's ridiculous. Um, that's what these videos are good for. You like hear yourself talk and then you like kind of like understand your thinking a little more. I was thinking that like maybe I would go on 7 days or 7 dates in 7 days. Would anyone be interested in like hearing what that would be like? I've kind of had a few more guys hit on me since this date, and I'm like, maybe it's a sign that I should go on more dates. You know, getting back out there. You know, you don't strike gold always on your first attempt. So wish me luck. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching if you're still sticking around, and ciao. See you soon.